Hello, this is Jan from Red Toad Art Studio, and this video is answering the question of what is Aguatober? Now, you have heard, I'm sure, if you're an artist or you've done art at all, of Inktober, which has been a very popular challenge that we do in the month of October. And in that one, you draw a picture in ink every day of the month. Well, Aguatober is a toad's view of Inktober. We are Red Toad Art Studio, and we have lots of toads in my backyard because I have a koi pond, and they love that pond. And it seems like it would be a lot of fun to do something from a toad's point of view. Thus, Aguatober 2023. You probably know that the word agua in Spanish means water. So this is Watertober because toads like water. This is going to be so much fun. Let me read you some about Aguatober. Aguatober is a challenge to make 31 art journal pages in the month of October using mostly toady prompts. Our journal page gives you a lot of leeway to do about anything you want on a piece of paper. You can paint, you can draw, you can cut pieces of paper out and paste them in. You can, well, it's endless what you can do with an art journal page. But on these pages, you must use something wet. Aguatober, right? Such as paint, markers, ink, Mod Podge. Glue will count if it's a wet glue. All right, we have 31 absolutely totalicious prompts listed here to do 31 art journal pages. And then we have some extra ones that are just plain old Halloween prompts if you like the Halloween vibe of October. I am doing Halloween Aguatober, and you feel free to do that or leave the Halloween out and just do Aguatober. Let's see. Out of these prompts, you can use them more than once, which means you could use one 10 times if you want. Then you don't use all of them. And the hard part about Inktober was that you had to make a specific picture out of a specific media on a specific day with a specific prompt. And so many of us are just so busy that is almost impossible for us to do. So with this one, you can make as many or as few pictures in one day. So if you have a free day, you might want to make 10 art journal pages in that one day. Absolutely okay, as long as it's in October. Or you can do one a day, or you could do 2 on a day and none the next day. However it fits your schedule. The goal is 31 art journal pages made in the month of October based on some of these words and using water somewhere on that page. Well, I will say not water, something wet. And this can be so much fun. Now, coming out this month, which is September, we're giving you lots of tools to use to get ready for Aguatober. I think it's fun to make my own journals. Now, you don't have to do this. You can use a journal you have purchased, but it's a lot more fun to make your own journal. Our first video coming up is telling us how to make a journal, something like this. It is made using file folders, and mine is using mixed media pages so that I can paint on them. There are, I have between 40 and 50 pages in here, I do think. We have a bundle that you can download that will give you this page that you can paste in. There are our rules and our prompts that you can paste in your book. You can download in that same bundle some Halloween coloring pictures that you put in the book, and those count. If you just want to spend a day coloring, those will count as an art page. Now, you can say, there's no way I've used water on that, or something wet. But there are ways around that. You could paste a little sequin on here, or a little piece of paper. Or when I made my book, I deckled the edges, and to deckle my edges, I used water on the edge. And hey, every one of my pages now will fit the criteria of having used something wet on it. So I can do anything I want now. But look at this neat book. And can you imagine what this is going to look like with 31 more pages done, or maybe more? You might want to do more. It's so much fun. Also, coming with that bundle, you didn't see this here, as a picture of the toad. This can be used as a coloring picture, or it can be used as the front cover of your journal. A lot of the younger people doing this will like to have this toad on the front. And this is my cover. I haven't got my pages in it because I put it in this one. And so you have the option of using this on your cover if you'd like. Making this journal is so much fun. I am thoroughly enjoying making this journal. Now, if you like to be a little more Halloween-y, you can use some Halloween cutouts to decorate the front, and some Halloween-y paper, just whatever you want. So, I'll have the link to this bundle in the description box. You'll get the front page. This is Aguatober. This journal belongs to, so your name is in it. You get the prompts. You get 4 pages of Halloween coloring pictures. There's 2 on each, so that's 8 coloring pictures. And then you will get some patterns. Here's patterns to make tags, a library pocket, and the size of the card that would go in it. Here's another little small envelope, and this tag would fit it. These are all patterns that you can cut out and use. Here is an envelope, and then this part is the inner part of that envelope. And in our videos, we are going to go over on how to make all of these things and some cute ideas to use in your Aguatober journal. Now, you can use so many things. Let me just pull a few in here. Ribbons. Right now, the stores are full of neat Halloween ribbons. Now, again, if you don't want to go Halloween, use blue ribbons that stand for water, or ribbons that might have toads on them. You know, there's all kinds of ribbons out there. But again, Halloween is so much fun. Obviously, glue. Now, I like my tacky glue because it's wet. But I also like my stick glue. And, you know, we will give enough to count that as wet because it is kind of damp and sticky, isn't it? So if you use stick glue, it'll count. Media. Hey, markers are great in this. I'd say probably best to use at least mixed media paper. You can use watercolor paper if you want to do a lot of wet watercolors, but it's a lot harder to deckle the edges. And I love that deckled edge look. Again, let me show you the deckled edge look because it looks old and grungy, and I love that deckled edge look. If you had decorative scissors, you could do some of the same even with watercolor paper. But watercolor paper is hard to tear, so if you like this deckled edge look, probably better go with mixed media. So markers, watercolors, craft paint, any other kind of paints you can think of. Let's see, some other things you could use. Look for napkins. Right now, napkins have the neatest designs on them, and you can cut these designs out and glue them on your pages and maybe have a neat little saying up here above that design. Sorry about the shine. But here's different napkins I found. When this hem can be cute on a tag. or these scary skulls. There's so much out there right now for Halloween. This is the time to go purchase Halloween decorations for your book. Or look at the plates. These are some I bought last year, and I know they changed, so you probably won't find these particular ones. But there's plates out there now with things on them. Cut out this skull and use it on a page. And the front of my book used this guy. Notice that? These are plates, and I just cut him out and put them on there. So just even going to your grocery store, you can buy a lot of things for your journal. Stickers. This is a season for all kinds of stickers. And you know, I want to tell you, a good place to go for a lot of these things is Dollar Tree. Now, General Dollar may have them too. I haven't been in General Dollar or Family Dollar Store. I was in Dollar Tree, and they have aisles of Halloween things. So you can get your napkins and your plates and your stickers and just everything imaginable. And in fact, as you can see, the top of these, that cute pumpkin, one of the other decorations I bought had this label on it. Look at this skeleton right here. Cut out, perfect tag. So look at everything and stick it back for your journal. Now this could be, if you like to junk journal, hey, make it a junk journal and a junk art journal or a sophisticated art journal. However you want to make it. You just have those few rules to follow. We're doing the pictures in October, and it has to have something wet on every page. Let's see. That's about it, I think. I know there's some things I'm forgetting, but this is to be for fun. And if you would like to do this and you feel like you can't follow all of these rules, modify it. Do it the way you can do it. Maybe you could just think, I could do 10 art pages. Maybe I don't have time to make my own art journal, but I could buy one fairly cheap in the craft store, or I can make a simple one. I don't have to make it exactly like this, even though this is fun. And what is nice about the way we've made this one, it's being held together by a large rubber band so that my pages can be pulled out and put back in easily, and so I can work on my page outside of my book. So if you would like to make your own, I have a video up telling you the steps to make this. The first video we will make the pages, second video we'll make the cover, and then we will have videos on making tags and envelopes and all kinds of things. So this is supposed to be just great fun. And I hope you will join us for Aguatober 2023. This is a brand new challenge, and I hope a lot of us, just for the fun of it, jump in and do this challenge. So I'm looking forward to seeing some of your work if you put it up on social media and hashtag it Aguatober 2023. We can look at your work too. Well, I'm going to say bye-bye for now and work a little more on my videos that you will be wanting to see on how to do some of these things. So, bye-bye.